Well, the BJP has devised an aggressive strategy to counter opposition parties googly on the caste census. In fact, BJP is going to say that Narendra Modi is the OBC Prime Minister. Congress never gave the country any OBC Prime Minister, but the BJP is the one which gave the country its OBC Prime Minister. And it will also say that the BJP now has the most number of OBC ministers, member of parliaments, MLAs and also MLCs. There are 27 ministers in the union cabinet under PM Modi who are OBC, and 85 MPs out of total 301 BJP MPs in Lok Sabha are from the OBC. And 365 MLAs out of total 1,358 BJP MLAs across the country are from the OBC category, and also 65 MLCs out of 163 BJP MLCs across the states are from the OBC community. And also BJP says that 21 out of 68 BJP chief ministers so far have been OBCs, and 43 out of 250 Congress CMs till now have been OBCs. The percentage of the BJP OBC CM is quite high. And they are also saying that the BJP government at the center has provided constitutional status to the Backwards Commission and also OBC quota in the NEET examination. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has recently launched Vishwakarma scheme, which has given benefit to the OBCs. Around 50% OBCs are the beneficiaries of this scheme. And BJP's master stroke is another one which is in the offing. Party sources are indicating that in the coming days, BJP may unleash this Brahmastra, which is called Justice G. Rohini Commission. This was set up in 2017 on the quota reforms, and basically it is to provide quota within quota. The report has not been made yet public yet, but it has been submitted to the president. This is to chalk out disparities in benefits among the different castes, because there is a perception that some dominant castes have been benefited more than the other extremely backward castes as far as the quota or the reservation is concerned. So to give benefits to the caste and sub-caste, this is the reform which is supposed to take place whenever the government takes a decision in this regard. The quota within quota will give benefit to those who are left out. This will also end hierarchy among castes and also sub-castes, and it will bring all of them on one platform. Classification will be done in 4 ways. Those who got most benefit out of quota, they may be given less percentage of reservation. Then the second category could be the sub-castes which have benefited from the quota. Third category could be the little difference between beneficiaries and those who have been left out. And the fourth category could be the castes or sub-castes which have got zero or minimal benefit. So apart from this, the 4 categories will be ensuring that the proper representation should be given as far as the reservation is concerned. And also equitable quota plan for all 2,633 castes and sub-castes. The sources are saying that the Rohini panel has submitted a 1100-page report. Though the report has not been made public, the content of the report is not known yet, but sources are indicating that 1/3 caste and sub-castes have not got quota benefits so far. So government may also increase the creamy layer ceiling from current 8 lakh rupees. This is also one of the proposals before the government to counter this opposition's googly as far as the caste census is concerned.